I was going to ask where you got the elderly people for the movie.
The old people? But I didn't. Most of them are from the retired home. And Bella, actually, she was playing. I've heard of her. She's got two sons who are very famous in Belgium because they do documentaries. So every year they are in Festival of Cannes, to the receive prize everywhere. And so someone told me, "Oh, she's cool. You should call her." So I met her, and so she's never been in a school acting, actors, but she did like more than 80 commercials. And especially one was very funny for Durex, the condom. But no, seriously, I have to show you that one with Bella. So, and then when I found Bella, I found a husband, Henri. So I thought there was a perfect diabolic couple, So, but I have to ask you a question. What did you understand in the second movie? I mean, do you think the old lady is involved since the beginning of the story, or she just arrived at the end?
I would say she arrived at the end.
Thank you.
Because she wouldn't be hiding behind the wall from him. She did his comment.
Exactly, and so that's what she has.
She likes to photograph strange things.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
art is
Thank
more
you.
important.
Yeah, she's not from the beginning.
I thought she was from the beginning, but had also.
No, because she's fascinating.
She's obsessed.
Because I asked you to act like you are like hypnotized and you cannot go away from that scene which is disgusting.
Was she fond of that girl?
No, she's not following the girl. She's following the.
Fond of. Were they friends?
She liked her.
Oh yeah, because they were very friends. But
Yeah.
I mean, that idea of the script came to my mind when I saw my grandfather in a retired home. He had such an exciting life. He was a car racer champion, and then when he was. When you go in those kind of places, you just see old people like this waiting for death. So what is the last thing that can thrill you, can enjoy you, excite you? And so, well, okay, that was her only friend, but she finds something more exciting, she joins the club of the bad guys. But some people understand, so that makes me a genius. There is so many levels in that movie. I'm so cool, that's great.
A lot of times, though, movies, you don't get to explain or talk to people. They take whatever they think it is from the story.
Yeah, but I think, but I mean, in the second one, there is some, every time I ask people, because there is some things that...
Well, you want to know, sure.
Yeah. But it works in both ways, anyway.
Right.
So, which makes me like, great. So, what about the feature? So, I had a friend of mine who's a producer who asked me to direct it probably the first, not the first, but in for 20 years, the first gore movie. Oh, actually, you should see we may adapt this, we probably will adapt this. It's called 10,000 liters of pure horror. And so,
horror. I'm translating for you. Horror!
It's not like 10 gallons of Ricard, it's 10,000 of pure horror. It's not like horror?
The hippie.
Horror.
Well, 10 gallons of shit, so whatever. So they asked me to direct it. So, which is interesting, it started like 5 kids in a cabin, cabin wood, and then at the end, totally going the other opposite way, so very interesting. And so they asked me if I want to adapt by myself, and I said no, because guys, script is very important. And for shorts, I'm okay, because that's my story, but to adapt a book or stuff like that, so we may be like several to adapt the book. And then if you got like 10 or 20 bucks, I do agree if you can give it to me because I need money. Thank you. So, and if you think, if everything is going well, I may have some professional for the special effect. Yes, huh? And so that's it. But no, it's at the very beginning of the processes. So, but I'm so excited.
Where is this going to be made in Belgium?
Well, no, because I mean, many producers, and the best place to do stuff, it's in Eastern Europe. Because when you get like €1 million for the budget or 2 million, it looks like 4 or 5 in the screen because cheaper and taxes are probably less. I don't know. It works really, but didn't you shoot Blade 2 in in Prague. You see, so a lot of things are. But we've got also something very interesting in Belgium. It's called tax shelter. Do you have it here?
No.
Well,
There's tax
I don't-
credits from state to state, but we don't have this.
Good tax shelter thing since the mid-80s.
Because in Belgium, if people invest some money,
Right.
they can take it back 50% of what they invest and take it off their taxes. So there is a
Right.
lot of
See, we have to have a
production between
third
Belgium and
party.
France.
We have to have a third party in the way. We can't do that. I mean, it's a shame because then they used to do that, and like certain rich dudes would they didn't give a shit if the movie was good or not. They'd give you the money
Right.
because it could get them into a lower tax bracket. We don't have that. Well, what we have is like in West Virginia, for example, for every dollar you spend down there, every qualified dollar, you can get about 25 cents back. But it's a tax credit. It's different. And Pennsylvania, in their wisdom, just did away with ours here, which is a shame because they just knocked out.
So that it depends on which state you're shooting.
Yeah, we don't have.
Well,
we don't
25
have
is not so bad actually. 25.
No, but
But if you
man,
get a
50% tax shelter would be
Perfect.
Well, yeah, because that's the problem. Because if you did that and you pre-sold one territory, you'd be good to go. I mean, and you could hold. I mean, it's a great deal.
So I
Thank
think
you for bringing it up. You have to be a Belgian national to take advantage of it.
But the point is that for example, it's cabin, wood, you know, and then special effects, so we can shoot it, especially in Eastern Europe. I mean, in Europe, sorry, we do have all the kind of chemistry and stuff, trees and stuff like that. So we can shoot it in Spain if you want to. You can shoot it in France,
Well, you-
Belgium. But I mean, to get those tax discount, as if I can name them like this, yes, probably it's going to be like in Eastern Europe. Prague, Yugoslavia, Poland, and
Well, they just did Kevin Costner. They just did the Hatfields and McCoys, which takes place in West Virginia, which has the 31% tax credit, and they still went to Romania.
see.
Yeah, it's just so much cheaper.
So does that work? Can you do the stuff in Europe and get your no? Okay.
In fact, to get 31%, you have to hire 10 West Virginians to be on your crew. And I forget what the deal used to be in Pennsylvania, but like I said, they only had like $1 billion worth of production in the last 4 years, so they thought it would be a good idea to stop that, putting people to work.
Okay, but
We're not bitter about it, Zabi, I'm just saying.
yeah, no.
Was
But
that
now it's a kind of
see
new
if
experience
that-
for me, you know. So
Harrison,
But they
they're
just
just
saying
done.
that you gotta
They're
know
done.
and stuff.
I mean, they didn't re-sign the bill, so that's Casey's fault. Not Casey, the
It's all
governor.
their fault. Since you're from Belgium, do you ever see heard or run into that filmmaker Harry Kumel?
Eric who?
Harry Kumel. He did a really cool film there called Daughters of Darkness.